Hey everyone, welcome to Unicorn Dust Designs. My name is Sammy, and on this channel, we love vintage, we love thrifting, we love upcycling, we love DIYing, we love it all. And y'all, today I'm coming to you in my rawest form. Rawest. Yes, I just said that. I feel like I catfished you a little bit with all of my pretty makeup intros, but you know what? This is real life. And I told you guys if I was coming back, I had to be realistic with my time, and not every day is going to be a pretty day, as we know. I think most of us do not look like that on a daily basis. And this is me. And I really want to get a video out for you. And that's what we're going to do. These are going to be super simple. These are more upcycles than they are DIYs. So they're going to be pretty easy. And or hopefully you think so. So let's go ahead and get started.
I'm going to start off with a book stack, and you'll be happy to know I'm not ripping anything off of these books. They stand beautiful as they are. I'm going to grab all three blue books. Then I'm going to grab a doily. Definitely needs to be the right size. And I'm going to wrap that around the middle book. I am not gluing anything. I love to give the people the option of taking apart things and reusing them in other pieces of decor. I'm going to wrap this with some twine. I decided to do this because I was having problems selling my books as singles. So I thought maybe if I take the book stack and make it a presentation for them where the decor it's already set up and done for you, they would sell better. So I went ahead and I wrapped the book stack with some twine, tied it up on the front. Then I'm going to take this. I looked up Sweet Annie's on Amazon, but it came up baby's breath. Anyways, I got this bouquet of baby's breath from Amazon. That'll be in my Amazon link down below. And it's so nice. It's like not all the way dry yet, and the coloring is so beautiful. So I just stuck that in the front, and it goes with that doily so well. And then I got this little bird in like you know the bags at Savers, put that on top, and she done. Now this one, I'm going to take a yarn spool. You can find these at the thrift stores, those estate sales. You could even still buy, still buy them in the stores brand new. And this adds so much warmth and texture to your home decor, like that soft element. I'm going to take more of that baby's breath, gather it in, and I'm going to take some vintage jewelry. I've been selling vintage jewelry now on Whatnot, and sometimes you get those pieces that are missing a stone or they're not quite sellable. I had this stunning cameo brooch. Actually, it was a scarf clip, and the neck of the cameo had broke off because it was all glass. So I decided to stick that right in front, and it looks so, look at that, so good. And when you see how I styled it next to our other pieces, oh my gosh, I love it. So for our next one, like I said, you guys, easy upcycles today. We're going to take this broom. I tried Googling this broom and it said it was a crumb broom, but I don't think it is. It looks almost like a wallpaper brush. Anywho, we're gonna give it a little something something. So I'm gonna take this Dollar Tree ribbon. We're gonna take it over to the desk and we're going to use our hot glue. So I'm gonna start at the back. Make sure not to press too hard or all of that hot glue is gonna come up and through the ribbon. Then I tacked a little bit of hot glue in the middle because that's where our brooch was going to go, and I didn't want it to sag once I put the weight of the brooch on top of it. And then I'm going to wrap it around. Now, for my brooch, the back of it fell off. And this is a great way, you guys, of repurposing jewelry. You could even find junk lots of jewelry online, like everywhere. And I am just going to hot glue that on, and it turned out super cute and it looks great in our display, which again, I'm going to show you at the very end. I put them all together. We did this wood block shelf sitter on a YouTube live like 3 weeks back. So I just needed something more for it. Of course, you guys, I went through all of these only to use the first piece of hardware that I found like 20 minutes prior. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. And then I'm going to take Rub and Buff. Y'all, Rub and Buff sticks to like anything, but I have to tell you, it is stanky. And I tell you this every time because it is a big warning. It is stanky, okay? But it does stick to anything. And so I got this. It was like a silver color, and I definitely am a gold girl. Let me know in the comments, are you a gold or a silver person? So I put that all over the handle, and then we're going to take some JB Weld. This is a 50-50 ratio, and you guys, it dries. I don't know if using concrete as an example, but I say it dries like concrete. If it were up to between this and E6000, I would pick this every time. I never ever have to worry if I drop something that it's going to break off. So, but I will fair warning, this stuff, when I say stanky, it is stanky, like way stankier than the rub and buff. You might want to wear a mask because it will give you a headache. It is really stinky. So you just mix it together for about 30 seconds or so. And then I'm going to put it on the ends of these handles. I want to put a healthy coat, but I don't want to put too much to where I lay it on top of the wood piece and then all of the glue comes out from underneath it. We do not want that, nay, nay. So then I just lay it on, and you guys, after this fully dried, I was able to pick it up by the handle, which I would have never done. Sorry, Hank is clawing at the back door with E6000. And then I wanted to show you guys this because I'm a busy person. So when I get something out like this glue that I don't use all the time, I try to utilize my time and the product by doing other things that I love to do. So I, like I said, have been selling vintage jewelry. And one of my favorite things to do is make my own cameo rings. And I do that with the one-off cameo earrings. I clip the clip-ons or whatever it is, or the posts off of the back of them. Again, these are clip-on earrings that don't have mates, and I like turning them into rings. So I just thought I would take you through the process because maybe there's someone out there that also loves jewelry and wants to upcycle. I don't know, but this is one of my new passions, and I really, really love doing it. I get these settings from Amazon, and they are quality settings. They are adjustable bands. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that JB Weld and put it on the top. Again, I want to put enough, but I don't want it to spill over. Then I set my cameos on there. That one's actually a sardonyx shell cameo, which is a rare shell. And I'm going to lay that one upside down. Now, a lot of them, because they're a cameo, they're raised relief, so I cannot lay them upside down. So after I put that JB Weld on, and then I will set one of my cameos on, this black and white. And of course, I didn't get you a picture, you guys, of them after it was all said and done. But I will put them in this styrofoam, floral foam thingy-majigger, block, so that it can dry setting up. And you guys, I know this wasn't like, home decor upcycle, but I love many things and I love trying all things. And I don't think that we have to just stick to one thing. And that's how I've grown as a crafter and a person. And so hopefully this excites somebody out there and is like, ooh, I want to try that. All right. Now for an upcycle, I am taking this antique oil lamp base. It is gorgeous, and I've been wanting to try this since I saw a picture on Pinterest, I don't know how long ago. But I'm going to take more, I swear, take a drink every time I say We're going to take some more baby's breath, and we're going to stick those in there. Then I'm going to grab these florals from Walmart. And Walmart, y'all, has pretty good florals, and they are a great price. I loved the like peachy pink color in these and how they went with the baby's breath. They were just so soft and feminine and so springy. Now, because the like round part of there, because the stems don't go all the way through, that little round part is where the stems go. It was really short, so the florals wanted to keep on like spreading. So I took a piece of twine just to gather them there so they stayed in the position that I wanted them to stay in. And this looks so cute. I didn't add anything else. I loved the clear glass with these colors. Our next one, I'm going to show you guys all of these all at once. This one is, it was $6.99, 30% off with my mom's discount. We're going to take some Spanish moss. We're going to take a bird that I thrifted, and then some little eggs. I think these smaller egg variations I got at Hobby Lobby in a pack, and I feel like I use them the most. But you guys, crazy enough, the most simplest of the DIYs, this piece sold for the most amount of money on Whatnot. I was shook. My oil lamp didn't even sell. This thing sold for almost $40. It was insane. And then because you guys know I can't stop, won't stop, I added more. I needed the Spanish moss in it as well. Okay, or whatever this is. I don't know, but I like it. It's green and it's bouncy, and I don't know. I liked it. All right, for this one, we are taking an antique Plyth, which is wood salvage, and I'm gonna clean that up because I want my paint inlay to stick to it as much as possible. And y'all, pay attention now, okay? Because I give you step by steps on this. Okay, this is the Spring Melody paint inlay. I do have these in stock, and y'all, I wanted you to know that I know the spring release just came out. So in a month from now, we are going to have a huge sale on Whatnot. I'm going to have 30% off all Christmas, and then I'm going to have 20% off all the IOD stuff, and it's going to be a claim and bundle system. So make sure to head over there. Links in the description box, and let's get that show bookmarked. Okay, now pay attention. So easy. You guys make this harder than it has to be, okay? Paint inlays are easy. So we are going to apply liquid patina. Your paint inlay needs something to adhere to. So it has to be paint or a clear medium. I'm going to spritz the paint inlay. Then I'm going to lay it on to the surface where I just put the liquid patina. I am going to smooth it down. I am going to rub it so it gets into all of the grooves and the creases in here. And then we are going to take the liquid patina once again, and we're going to do the bottom one. So we're going to coat that. Now, why I like to spritz the paint inlay before putting it on is I think that it activates that paint, and then I spritz the liquid patina as well because it keeps it wet. Then I lay it down once again, and then I just smooth it into the creases where I want it, and I just dry mine with a heat gun. I don't wait for it to naturally dry. Then you are going to spritz it with water once again. Then you're going to take that paper towel, and what you're doing is you're pushing the paint inlay into the liquid patina, making sure it's down in there and that it has touched. So it's not just laying on top of it. You want it pushed into that liquid patina. Now I'm going to dry it, and you're going to know when your paint inlay is dry because it is going to look like this, white. And then when you spritz it again, that's what it'll look like. Now we spritz it with water because we need to reactivate that paint inlay. If you were to just rip it when it was dry and white, that would be a hot mess. So you need to get it wet again. Then you start the most satisfying part of it, the peeling process. Oh my gosh, this came out way better than I could have imagined. There were some spots that didn't stick, and that's totally fine. This is an antique piece of wood. I did not need it to look like absolute perfection here. After I was done with this, I took it outside and I cleared it with clear matte by Rust-Oleum. If you do want to use a brush on clear, wait at least 24 hours before doing so. Then I'm going to take this dried floral bunch. I'm going to tie that ribbon around it. And then this is what they all look like, you guys. I hope you had fun with this one. I know it wasn't all a lot of painting and gluing and all that, but I just wanted to show you how you can take some basic items and really elevate them and include them into your home. Like, there's just so much texture here. There's so much beauty, and I love all the different components. And I'm kind of happy that oil lamp didn't sell because I think I'm going to put it somewhere in my bookshelf. But everything else did sell on Whatnot. So have an amazing weekend, you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Know that you are seen, know that you are loved and appreciated. And I hope you have an amazing day.